look at airplaying wirelessly from a Mac to a projector through an Apple TV. That's for an iMac or a MacBook. There's a couple things that we have to have for this to work. Obviously, we have to have an Apple computer, some sort of a screen like a projector or large format display, and you're going to need your Apple TV right there, which should be mounted in your room. Obviously, you still want to have your remote for the Apple TV. And if yours is off, well, let's see if we can get it turned on. I'm just pushing the one of the top buttons on there to get that to come on. Should come on in a second. And there it is. So your computer, you've got to have a computer that was made in the year 2013 or later. You can go and check that if you click on your Apple button up there at the top part of your screen and go to About This Mac. It should say the year it was made and what the software version is. You need to have version 10.11, I think, or higher, and a 2013 or newer Mac computer. A couple other things you need to have on. You need to have Bluetooth and Wi-Fi turned on. To make sure that that's turned on, just go down to System Preferences, or you can access that through the Apple menu. We're going to click on that, bring it over here, and we're going to make sure in the middle here that we've got Wi-Fi turned on and I guess connected there. And go back and click on Bluetooth and make sure Bluetooth is on. I keep this turned on too, this little button. If you turn it off, you can see up there at the top in that top menu area, it'll disappear, this little Bluetooth icon. I'm going to turn that back on. Another thing I'd recommend doing is in this second row, the first thing on mine should be yours too. It's displays. So click on that. And you've got the option down here for Airplay. I keep this turned on. Show mirroring options in the menu bar when available. If I turn it off, my menu bar, you can see up here, doesn't have the Airplay icon. But if I turn it back on, that's going to come back and it'll be right there. See that? Off and on. So that's kind of how I would have my stuff set up and just leave it like that. So now we want to AirPlay to our classroom Apple TV. You might want to do this so that you're not connected through cable wherever that cable was laid originally in the classroom. So you can get your computer can be across the room, be a different area. Or if you're in a meeting room or anything like that, you can use that the same way. But yeah, primarily, the wireless can be very handy sometimes. So to connect to your AirPlay, your Apple TV, and AirPlay to it, you just click on that and select your Apple TV. For this video, I think I'm not going to be able to do it because I think when I do this, it stops the recording. We can try it in just a minute, but you can bring up, your different keynote presentations. You can display web pages, etc. on the Apple TV. And you can play that to the Apple TV. A couple things I want to show you. If you send any streaming video to the Apple TV, there's some differences between the browsers that you're going to notice. I'm going to show you. So let's look here at YouTube in Safari. Show you a little bit here. You get the AirPlay option in Safari. So I'm going to click on video in YouTube to play my class. I'm going to pause it. And you'll see down here in the bottom area of the player window that you have the Airplay button. So in your classroom, you would just click on your classroom Apple TV and Airplay to it. And when you start playing the video again, you're going to get this message, and it's going to start playing on your projector.
Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen, but do you recall?
So you're no longer mirroring your entire screen on your computer. You're just sending that over there. While you're doing that,
the most famous reindeer of all, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
while you're playing a video, though, if you're playing it this way, streaming video, and your Apple TV is taking it like that, you can do something else with your computer, so you're not tied down to only showing something to your class. You can work on other things while that's happening. So it's no longer mirroring, it's just your Apple TV got instructions from the computer to pull that video from that website and play. Now, I'm going to stop that, and I'll show you. Chrome's a little different, or any other web browsers. Safari is Apple's browser that they made, and all this stuff is Apple stuff, so it has additional coding and additional features that other things don't have. So if you're in Chrome and you try to do the same thing, you're going to see that you no longer have that option down here at the bottom to do a direct AirPlay video. Now you can always try screen mirroring and doing the video that way, but there's a little latency, and so it might not work so well, and it won't work as well. But as is, anytime you're doing AirPlay and you're sending something to an Apple TV from a computer, you're going to be sending the whole screen. So whatever you've got up on the screen, that's what's going to appear up there for your class.